Whew. Okay. Hey, what's happening, all my Dragonlings? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Damian Dragon, and welcome back to the Gaming News, where we run down the list of all the gaming news, articles, rumors, leaks, and everything that's coming out of the gaming industry this week. Today, we are going to be talking about the PlayStation 5 peek inside of the PlayStation 5 event that they did, where we uncovered what was inside the actual PlayStation 5 and some of the list that was reckoned off of the PS5's PS4 backwards compatibility stuff. So, and there's a little bit more in there, but not really much to talk about, but we'll talk about it as everything goes in. So, first off, as I normally do, boom. Hey, what's happening? Yes, if you guys are wondering, yes, I am laying in my bed. I am laying down because sometimes this is much more easier than sitting at my damn desk, because I've been sitting in that desk for going over about 7 hours today. So I am gonna, lay my ass in my bed. So you're welcome. Anyway, the PlayStation 5 is doing a lot and doing good. But I did want to come out and say one thing. I did promise everyone when the PlayStation 5 was announced that I wanted to get it on a release day. It's not looking like I'm going to be able to do that. So, sometime December or January going into next year, I should have the PlayStation 5 and I'll start everything that I'm supposed to start. So, yeah. So, I'm just letting everyone know. So, it's not looking like I'm going to be getting my hands on the PlayStation 5, because not only does pre-orders not come, casually anymore. We can't get it casually. There's no way to. But also, basically speaking, even if I wanted to get my hands on the console right now, it would be impossible. Things are getting canceled. People's pre-orders are getting canceled. The same thing with the Xbox Series X and S. There is no way to get our hands on the console. So, damn. Anyway, just wanted to say that before we get into this episode, because, of course, I want the console. I am still getting it, but I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. So it's quite alright. It happens. I'm not upset about it. Just I need to wait a little longer than everyone else. It happens. I tried my best to get my hands on the pre-order, as I said, about 3 weeks ago. Not even. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. I went down to GameStop, and by the time I got there, I was 16th in line, and there was only 7 they were giving out. So, yeah, that's what happens. Anyway, let's get into the gaming news, everyone. So, let's hop right in, shall we? First off, Sony's inside of the PlayStation 5. And yes, this is actually what the PlayStation 5's inside looks like. This is coming from Engadget.com, and it says, the morning after, Sony gives us a peek inside the PlayStation 5. And this, I don't think I got the written thing for who wrote these articles, but it says, it's time to open up the PlayStation 5 and take a look at AR headsets made for military dogs. And one of the more welcome to 2020 stories that's come across our desk, there's word about a U.S. Army Research Laboratory project that's putting what the fuck? Whether you're eagerly waiting the next... okay, there we go. No, I was wondering. I'm like, where does this even go? And one of the more welcome to 2020 stories that's come across our desk, there's word about a U.S. Army Research Laboratory project that's putting augmented reality headsets on dogs. They won't be playing Minecraft Earth. Instead, the dog will receive visual and audio cues in the headset, enabling the handler to be out of sight or at a distance while the canine works. The current prototype is wired, but over the next couple of years, the plan is to develop a working wireless setup. DoD funding may help make it more usable, but it may be more difficult to get comfortable ethically with the application of AR tech and whatever comes up next. Whether you're eagerly awaiting a next-gen upgrade or you just look inside electronic devices, set aside a few minutes to watch this thorough teardown of the PlayStation 5. I don't know what that starting stuff is, but I guess that's a little tidbit that they were running on to the article. So, damn. Instead of leaving things to the likes of iFixit, Sony hardware VP Yoshiro Otaru pulls it apart piece by piece and gives some insight on why the machine is designed the way it is. While Microsoft showed off what's inside the Xbox Series X, soon after unveiling the hardware, this is our first real peek inside the PS5, and it doesn't disappoint. The cooling system uses a fan that pulls in air on both sides and across a massive heatsink. And we got our first look at the SSD bay that's really ready to handle extra storage. So pretty much it looks pretty good. The cooling unit, I think that's what it is on the left, pulls in all the air that comes in, or maybe that's... I don't know the ins and outs of these consoles. I should, because I went to school for game design. Oh, that's gaming. Never mind. Anyway, it says mark your calendars appropriately. In a Medium post, Intel has confirmed that its 11th generation Rocket League CPUs will be arriving in the first quarter. Blah 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 blah. Oh, these are not even what I'm even looking for. Oh well. Okay, ta-da. But it does look like the cooling systems is, really right for this. We were all worried about how the console was going to function with, how high tech it is and how much it's going to need to be cooled. And to be honest, I agree. I was actually worried about that coming in. But it's apparent that it's a double fan that's pulling in air from both sides that runs across a massive heatsink unit. So actually that seems to be a really good idea. Making sure that the entire system is cooled down from both ends. It's going to be really good. And making sure that everything is cooled to a precise temperature where there shouldn't be no problems. So, and apparently that I also did see a rumor that the console is super quiet. Well, not super quiet, but quiet to the point where where it's not going to be a problem. It doesn't sound bad when it's running. So that sounds like a really good, trek for us. Now, Engadget does have a problem with, darting off into different things. So hopefully in this next one, it'll be fine. So, on to our next and very last piece of news for this week. I only found two because that's worth mentioning. And I thought, the teardown of the PlayStation 5 would be something that a lot of people would be into and interested in. And, the backwards compatibility that people have been dying for. So, here we go. Anyway, again, this is on Engadget.com. This one does have a name. This article was written by Chris Holt. And they write, I don't know if that's a boy or a girl, I have no idea. I'm just going to say that Sony finally reveals which PS4 games won't work on PS5. Only 10 games, including Hitman Go Definitive Edition, won't make the cut. And it goes like this. With just over a month to go before the PlayStation 5 arrives, Sony has at least revealed which PS4 games won't work on the next-gen console. Thankfully, the list is very short. The 10 titles that won't make the cut via Nebeliant are, and quote this because if these games are something you play, dude, I am sorry. DWVR, I do not know what that is. Afro Samurai 2 Revenge of Kuma Volume 1. TT Isle of Man Ride on the Edge 2. Just Deal With It. Shadow Complex Remastered. Robinson The Journey. We Sing. Hitman Go Definitive Edition. Shadow On and Joe's Diner. Sony has been saying for months that the vast majority of PS4 games will work on the PS5 through backwards compatibility, and it's good to get some clarity on those that won't work. Microsoft, on the other hand, says titles going all the way back to the original Xbox will work on Xbox Series X and Series S. Okay, in the backwards compatibility department, the PlayStation is definitely losing out. There are some other details about the PS5's backwards compatibility on Sony's support page. Some PS4 games will get a bit of an upgrade, thanks to the PS5's Game Boost feature, which seems similar to the PS4 Pro's Boost mode. Compatible titles will run more smoothly and or have a higher frame rate. Certain features in some titles might not work on PS5 though. Sony didn't go into specifics, and you might run into errors or unexpected behavior while playing PS4 games. The company suggests testing your PS4 games on PS5 before buying any add-ons or DLC you want to pick up. Sony is also urging players to keep their PS5 up to date with the latest version of the firmware, which will hopefully keep any compatibility issues to a minimum. As Sony previously confirmed, you'll still be able to use your PlayStation VR setup for PSVR games. The PS5 supports DualShock 4 controllers, but only for PS4 games. What? The Platinum and Gold wireless headsets also work with the next-gen console. When it comes to games you've downloaded onto your PS4 and your saved data, you can transfer all of that to your PS5 over Wi-Fi. Now that was something I was worried about. I did not want to go through all my shit again. I really did not. You'll also be able to play PS4 games directly from supported external storage drive. Finally, Sony also confirmed how some game streaming will work. It says that remote play from PS4 to PS5 is enabled, which means you can play those PS4 games on the PS5 without actually having to install them on the local system. Of course, you'll still need to have a PS4 around for this, so it feels like a bit of a niche option. Meanwhile, PS Now will also work on PS5, but PS4 games that are streamed through either of these methods won't be able to take advantage of PS5's Game Boost feature, which, to be honest, isn't really that bad. I don't know how many people are going to actually go for the PS Now, but I kind of liked it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you guys found some enjoyment out of these. I know there's only two, and sometimes I do only bring two pieces of news to the table, but it's better than having absolutely nothing, because, to be honest, sometimes I barely have any options, so I kind of run down with what I have. But, to be honest, the PS5 is wrapping up to be something pretty good. Maybe it's not as good as backwards compatibility as the Xbox Series X or S, but it does make up for it for its solid game lineup, solid graphics, and more or less just, how everything is going to be running. So hopefully that all is going to work out the way we hope it is. So, I think that's it for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Today has been wonderful, and I hope everyone enjoys. The next time you guys see me on Invisible Corporation will be this Thursday, where I'm going to be playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. But if you guys want to check out some more stuff that I'm doing over on my channel, which will be in the link in the descriptions down below, with all of our lovely and beautiful creators, I'm playing a horror month. So it's looking like I'm changing up one of the series. It's shaping up to look like it. But if I don't, then Haunting Ground will be the series you guys will be seeing. If not, then another game will be taking its place. And The Suffering, which is a action-adventure, well, not action-adventure, an action horror shooting game that I think everyone will enjoy. On Fridays, I'm going to be playing Silent Hill 3. I'm going to be trying to beat that game. And on Sundays, I'm playing Let It Die and Harry Potter. So if you guys want to see some really cool stuff for the month of October, then I suggest coming to my channel, have a little bit of fun, because fun never really has to end. Anyway, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. Very soon, I'm going to be switching up Naruto for another game. I do not know what game I'm going to be playing, but it's going to be something unique. So, hope you guys stay tuned for that. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys like what you see here, I hope it's worth a subscription to you to see all the gaming news that I be running, because I am the main gaming news outlet for this channel. So if you guys want to see some cool stuff from me and hear about the latest in the gaming industry, then It's worth a subscription to you. Anyway, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of the gaming news. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Damian Dragon action. Peace.